Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Let's make crunchy chocolate chip cookies. Okay, so for the ingredients we need an egg, baking flour, corn flour, chocolate chips, walnuts, brown sugar, white castor sugar, baking soda, and flavor, vanilla flavor. Alright, and we need have our margarine as well. Let's get right into it. So in a bowl I have the margarine, and I'm going to be adding in the brown sugar and the white sugar. Okay, so for this recipe you can decide to increase or reduce the quantity of the sugar. Okay, this one is actually a sugary cookie. Alright, so it's okay if you want to reduce the quantity of the sugar. Alright, so I'm going to cream this with my spatula for a while until it becomes creamy and well incorporated. Alright, so I'm speeding up the video for the sake of time, but you want to do this for 3 to 4 minutes. Okay, so you cream with your spatula for about 3 to 4 minutes. Alright, and then this recipe calls for half of an egg, just half of one egg, so that's what I've added down. And then I'm adding the flavor as well. The list and the measurement of the ingredients will be in the caption below. Alright, so if you have a hand mixer you can use it for this part, because we're creaming this the egg into the butter and sugar mixture. Alright, you want to cream it very well for about 3 minutes. Okay, and now I'm adding in the flour, the baking soda, and the corn flour into this mixture. Alright, so I'm going to mix that up very nicely. You don't want to over mix, but just mix enough. Alright, so this cookie is a very crunchy cookie. The next cookie is going to be the a gooey cookie. Alright, this is the crunchy one, and this is the texture we're looking for. Alright, so now I'm adding in the chocolate chips and the walnuts. The walnuts are very optional. Okay, it's just to have something to something crunchy in the cookie. But you can decide to leave the walnuts out and add more chocolate chips. Okay, so you just do your thing whatever you prefer. So at this point I'm going to freeze this cookie a bit because it's still a bit wet, watery. So this is after I brought it out of the fridge. Okay, you just want to freeze it for about 30 to 40 minutes. Okay, just so we can mold it on the tray. Okay, so one of the reasons for freezing this cookie is because it actually spreads when it's baking. Okay, you see how far this one will spread, and also so that we can work with it, so it can can place it um on the baking tray easily. Okay, because the other part of it was still a bit watery, but this one, after freezing it, it's a bit easier to work with. Okay, so that's the purpose of the spreading, of the freezing, I mean. Okay, and at this point I'm just really sorry about this angle. I didn't realize my camera did this while I was filming. I really don't know how it happened, but I'm just really sorry. So what I'm doing basically is adding a bit more chocolate chips to the cookie dough, to the top of the cookie dough, and I'm going to bake it for about 15 to 20 minutes. Alright, so this is what it looks like after baking. You see how far it spread. Okay, so you just really need to freeze it before you bake. If not, it will spread even further and become very flat. Alright, thank you so much guys for watching. Thank you, bye. Alright, time for the gooey chocolate chip Christmas cookies. Okay, so our ingredients are chocolate chips, white sugar, brown sugar, Christmas sprinkles, egg, and flour. And then we have these cookies as well. We also have our margarine. Okay, um so I'm just going to mix the margarine a little bit, just cream it for a few minutes, and then I'm adding the brown sugar, the white sugar, and I'm going to cream this just the way we did with the first cookie. Okay, the procedure is actually the same. The only difference is the measurement of the ingredients. All right, the first cookie is a crunchy cookie, but this one is more of a softer, gooey cookie. All right, so the difference only is in the measurements, but the procedure is basically the same. All right, so I'm just going to cream the butter and sugar for 2 to 3 minutes until it's well combined. And also for this particular one, I reduced the sugar a lot. Okay, so this one is not as sugary as the first one. So like I said, you can decide to reduce the sugar quantity as well. So this one requires one full egg, so I've added the egg, and I'm going to mix it together very, very well until it's well incorporated. So now I'm going in with the flour and baking powder. Alright, so I'm just going to mix. Remember not to over mix, like do not mix too hard and too fast. Alright, um, so just mix enough. So at this point, I'm going to also add the chocolate chip cookies and the other cookie. Alright, so this is the chocolate chip cookie, and I'm also adding this cookie as well, just to enhance the flavor and help it get more crunchy, because this cookie needs, actually it needs a lot of chocolate chips. But for someone who doesn't like a lot of chocolates, this one is a very amazing alternative. Okay, so this particular cookie was a lot more tasty than the other. In fact, they both were very nice, but you know we love this one better. All right, so you can use whatever cookie you like. This particular one does not need to go in the freezer first. You can just mold it with your hand, because this dough is a bit more firm than the first one. This one does not need to be in the freezer. So I'm actually spreading this one by myself. The other one spread by itself in the oven, but this one will not spread. Okay, so the two cookies are they are a bit different. So this one, you need to spread this one with your hand. Okay, if you don't spread it, it will just stay like that in the oven. So I'm just spreading it a bit more. Again, I'm sorry about this angle. I'm still getting used to filming. I promise I'll get better. All right, so I'm adding a bit more chocolate chips to the top of the cookies. Okay, you see I use my hand to spread this one, but the other one spread by itself. All right, so I'm just spreading it a bit more and adding more chocolate chip cookies, chocolate chips I mean. And then I'm adding, because I filmed this in December or November, I'm just adding Christmas sprinkles to the top of the cookies, and you're just going to press it down. All right, so that's just basically what I'm doing here, and I'm going to bake this for 15 to 20, no, not up to 20 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes depending on the heat of your oven. Okay, so this is what it looks like. So it came out almost the way it went in. So this one was really, really nice and tasty as well. So thank you so much, guys, for watching. If you have any questions, just let me know in the comment section. Thank